Thank you. Thank you, Stacy. I am Jamie Cox, your City Councillor for Ward 16, here with an important announcement about the arts or whatever. If you're wondering about my pants, it's PJ Thursdays in Ward 16. And there's a $20 fine if you're caught not wearing pajama bottoms today. So, yes, even I would get fined. Your City Councillor, Jamie Cox, for Ward 16. So my reasons to be here today are twofold. First is Alana asked me to come and say some words about what's going on here, artistic-wise or whatever, this summer at the Guild. Plus to open the proceedings as a representative of all levels of government. So it's obvious to me that Alana is a newbie when it comes to city councilling. So I understand her not knowing this, but asking me to open anything outside of Ward 16 is not a good idea. In fact, I gotta say outright, and I mean I gotta, it's a requirement of me being a city councillor now, 7 times acclimatized. But nobody ever runs against me. Everybody knows it's a fool's errand to attempt to keep things going in Ward 16, and they all know you won't find a bigger fool than me to do it, so. But I gotta say this by law, I am not here today in any official capacity associated with the city, the province, the country, or anyone. The city itself demands that I say that now, because I kept getting the city in trouble years past for some of the things I've said and done. But you know, I just shoot from the hip and everyone knows that. In fact, shooting from the hip was my idea on how to get rid of the crows down in Brighton. Now, normally I wouldn't be caught dead stepping into a place like this. Not when it was a bank. And not now that it's a theater. Not that I got anything against the arts or whatever, but I do think most of them are a bit cry-baby types. Always looking for government money to put on a show about hurt feelings. Or step dancing about how I lost my mother in a sad way. And it's the art of the dance that saves me or whatever. Now, truth be told, I don't get art. And I don't even try, so why bother? But I do owe Alana a favor. So I am here, again, not in any official capacity. Now, it is true, I've had people come up to me and say, Jamie Cox, my city councillor for Ward 16. You ever thought about putting on a theater in the ward to stimulate the minds of the kids or artists or whatever? My answer is always the same. No effing way. Let's build a hockey rink first. Let them fight in the corner if they want to get stimulated. Now, I've kept submitting countless proposals to put the new big city rink in Ward 16, but they keep refusing, saying there's too much oil in the dirt. Nothing worthwhile can be built there, they say. I say, okay, so no rink. How about a pipeline for the oil? No response. Typical government roundabout, I should have said. I might have got a laugh if I said roundabout. Instead of confusing runabout with a... Anyway. So, no, we even don't got no theater in Ward 16, and we won't while I'm on my watch. We do got an amateur dramatic society in the ward. They're called the On-Pa Role Players. O-N-P-A Role Players. On-Pa. Originally it was called the On Parole Players. set up to give ex-Sleepy Hollow convicts from the ward a place to go get their parole stamps or whatever. Kind of like a basket weaving course you take at Holland College or whatever, you know, just get your easy grade. It was their attempt at recidivism, recidivism, They never put on any shows or anything at all, really. Not when they were convicts. But lately, with the input of a few flower power lovey-dovey types, probably fueled up with the recent legality of the weed, they've started to get all kinds of notions. One notion is to put on a skit about what goings-on in Ward 16. All the colorful characters and whatnot, and all the goings-on and what have you in the ward. I said, not in my ward, you're not putting that on. So they looked around, found the Guild was the cheapest spot. You know, other than the Benevolent Irish Society. They were booked up with the bingo on Saturday night, so... They even got themselves a title sponsor, McLean's Overhead Garage Doors. And that's true. That's not a joke. McLean's Overhead Garage Doors is the title sponsor. I'm not sure why they're supporting something like that when you could have got your name on the back of some couple of dozen minor hockey jerseys, but you know, it's your choice. So look for that show if you're into that kind of stuff. It's going to be called Meanwhile in Ward 16, a Charlottetown soap opera. Runs six Saturday nights here at the Guild this summer, and ain't that grand. Now, they tell me it'll be a semi-scripted, semi-improvised show, and each night will be a different story. And I gotta tell you, I don't know the first thing about what I just said there. I don't know what any of that means. Artistic gobbledygook, if you ask me. Anyway, each Saturday show will have its own story to focus on, along with a summer-long story arc for those who want to come back and see the show again and again. Now, I'll tell you right now, I'll go see it once, and once only, open at night, and that's only because I'm your city councillor for Ward 16, Jamie Cox, and I got the obligation of it. If you expect me to go to it any more than once, though, it'll be over my dead body. But y'all do what you want. Put on your plays and your sing-song shows and your tap dancing. Anyway, it looks like my time's probably up, so... Not on behalf of the city, not on behalf of the province, not on behalf of the government of Canada, I'm Jamie Cox, your city councillor for Ward 16, saying do what you gotta do here at the Guild to earn your money this summer, even if it's prancing around in tights. Good day and have a great rest of your day.